Hi Lower Primary and welcome to day 2 of our very exciting first ever BISW choreography competition. So let's find out what's in store today. So before we move on, let's recap what we looked at yesterday. So yesterday we started a new challenge, which was of course our choreography competition. And your task was to choose some music and also to make up your first 16 counts of your super dance. I hope you can remember everything that you made up. So this is day 2. And we are going to learn a new dance word that we can add into our routines. And today's, the clue's in the picture, it's levels. So let's think for a moment, what could we mean by levels in dance? Tell somebody in the room if you think you know the answer. Okay. So this picture might help us to explain. And we can think of it just like the levels in our school. So back when we were learning at school, we did dance in the basement. Remember, you would get brought downstairs. We would do music in the first floor where your classrooms are. And then we go right the way up to the top floor for assembly. Now imagine just creating these levels with our bodies. So if we think the basement is right at the bottom of the school, how can we make our bodies low and all of our movement low to the ground? If the first floor music room was going to be in the middle of the school, that would be medium movement with our bodies. And if assembly is right in the top floor, that would be like making high movements with our bodies. Let's first think about low levels. Can you think of any examples of low movements? Think to yourself or tell somebody in your room any ideas. There's a little picture as a clue. Okay, some of the ideas I had were kneeling on the floor, lying down, curling up into a tight ball, crawling along the floor, or rolling along the floor. These are all examples of things you could do to create a low level in your dance. Now let's move on to medium levels in dance. What might be some medium level movements? Tell somebody in the room. Okay, some ideas I had were standing, just normal dancing that's on 2 feet. Kicking your legs. Swaying from side to side. Balancing maybe on 1 foot. And spinning. They all are movements that we do at a medium level. And maybe you'd like to include some of these in your dance. Lastly, let's think about high levels in dance. How could we make our bodies higher than those medium examples we had? Tell somebody in the room. Okay, here's some ideas I had. High arms, so even just moving your arms above your head will make your movement look higher. Skipping, that's got some jump in it and makes us higher. Leaping across the room, nice big giant leaps. Hopping on 1 foot or from foot to foot. And jumping, of course, all makes high dance movements. So today's task, based on what we've just learned. I need you to remember those 16 counts that you made up yesterday and practice them so they're really good. And can you add 8 more counts on today that must include levels? So maybe your whole dance at the moment is at a medium level and you could add some jumping in today or rolling on the floor that would change up your level. Perhaps you've already got levels in your dance, but I'd really like you to focus on making the shapes of your body as interesting as possible by trying to get some low, medium and high movements in today. Have fun, everybody. Don't forget to practice those moves from yesterday first, and we'll see what our new task is for tomorrow. Good luck.